We need a catchphrase.
I have a catchphrase.
All right, let's hear it.
Whether it's video or audio, you can find out about how to make comics from the two people who know the least, coming at you on Twitch and on Spotify and wherever you get your podcasts, and also
That's
on
not
YouTube,
a catchphrase. This
and
is a
sometimes
paragraph.
on Patreon.
Repeat this back to me from the beginning. Repeat this back to me from the beginning. Go. I will wait. You will not get it correct.
Coming at you from visual and audio.
Wrong. You are
Comes the
wrong.
Two people who know comics the least.
Wrong. You're wrong. So okay. So
It might
on a
need
scale
help.
of 1 to 5, 5 being the best and 1 being oh my god, I hope it dies, I give it a -6. So no.
We don't do math on this podcast.
What?
Okay, fine.
Hey,
just
you're a
have
guest.
to-
Hey, this is host time. This is host time. No guest.
So we
no
may
guest.
not be able to make good catchphrases, but do you know what we are?
I'm sorry. I don't feel like she knew that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be mean. But,
Okay.
but
We
this
are
is just
sorry
when
our
Eric and I
guests to be
talk.
named late.
You know, that's something you missed in the intro, Eric. You were supposed to tell her that we do a little intro and then introduce
No,
the
I
guest.
knew that.
Oh. Oh, okay. So you knew that. then.
Okay, I am sorry.
I'm
So
s-
I may not be good. I may be dumb when it comes to doing introductions, but you know what I'm dumb at? I'm also dumb at.
What are you dumb at?
I'm a dumb comic creator.
Oh, you are? So am I.
Yeah, that's the name of the podcast.
Is it?
Whoa.
That's the name of the thing.
Oh my god.
I also, do you know what I'm also great at? But you know what I'm great at if I'm a dumb comic creator?
What?
I'm great at knowing my name.
Eric
Eric.
Schwartz?
Eric Schwartz.
Yeah, I'm great at that too.
Yeah, I'm also great at knowing your name, Keegan Shiner.
Oh, thanks.
Is that really your name?
No, it's actually
Oh.
not. But let's
I
not
think-
reveal that on this show.
Okay. We'll leave some mystery for the next couple episodes when we reveal your real name.
And full disclosure, we're live on Twitch in case things get dicey with people on chat or something. We're gonna start streaming on Twitch this month because this month we're doing the December drawdown, which is basically a silly competition between Eric, myself, and our guest, who is
Clancy McHale? Chloe. I got it wrong.
isn't she a member of your
She's
family?
my niece. Yeah, she's my
And
niece.
you
I'm
got her
going to
name
get a
wrong.
very firm. I'm
This
going to get a very
this
firmly
bit does
written.
not work when you know the person like at every family get together.
When I've known her since like she's like 1, yeah, it probably doesn't work.
You've never
so
messed
great.
up Henry's name. I wonder how he would take that.
Mhm. He'd probably be very mad at you.
He would be very mad at me. He would show me his angry face.
Yeah.
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
He would.
Chloe is Chloe Michaels. Michael?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Michael? Just the one
Michael.
Michael?
Michaels.
Michaels. Like the store?
There's an S at the end.
Yes, like the store.
Oh, cool.
I always get the
Okay.
reference, like the store. Like the craft store.
Nice.
So, Chloe, besides being my niece, we're gonna have a couple questions for you. For example, One Piece, great anime or the greatest anime?
Well, I haven't watched it, but I heard it's a good anime. I'm wearing my fairy tale merch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh cool.
So your background in drawing is more anime based than comic book based. So you come at it from a different perspective than Keegan and I. Would that be correct for me saying that?
Yes.
So what we're doing this month is the December drawdown, and it's like through the month of December we're doing 4 challenges. The draw a comic face challenge, which is this week. Then next week is the full profile of a character. And then we're doing perspective, which is like drawing a city scape or just like making sure you have a 3-dimensional room with objects in the room that are 3-dimensional, basically knowing perspective. And then finally, we're going to put it all together the last week and do a full comic page. And hopefully we'll all have work breaks and school breaks, and we'll have enough time to do a comic page in a week. So this week was the comic face challenge. How did it go, Eric?
Horrible. I cried.
And Chloe?
It was okay. It only took me an hour or two.
Oh, good. Okay.
Wow, I spent 10 minutes on mine. You actually spent time on yours.
Funny that you said that. So we used the book How to Draw Comics by Stan Lee, which I was going to hold up, but it's behind me somewhere. And we so basically Stan Lee taught us how to draw a comic face. Is that accurate? I'm going to share my screen. And okay, so this was the prompt, the first prompt, okay, which was draw the female head front, so the front of the head. So I think we should like kind of look at how the book wants us to do it, and then like go step by step and compare it to each of ours one by one. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Reasonable? Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. So Stan Lee wants us to draw a circle, and then he wants us to erase the bottom of the circle and make it an oval. Why didn't we just draw an oval? And then step 3.
Because it's easier to do the circle first and add on to it.
Okay.
She schooled you.
Okay. Okay. This is host time again. No.
What is this rule number 1? Don't insult the host. The host.
And then, I mean, I'm fair game, I guess. Then number 3 was like draw a cross through the oval. Pretty straightforward. And then step 4 was like draw 2 like more lines that aren't even on this, like underneath the cross line, right? And then step 5 is fill in every detail of a face.
There's a big disconnect between step 4 and step 5. I was not a big fan of that, because it literally is just like, all right, you start off with a single like Lego, you start off with a second Lego, and then you build a city. And I was like, no, that doesn't connect.
I don't even think.
Well,
like, if you
well,
look
the
at this
extra lines
oval-
are for guidelines. That's what
you
they're
look-
for. That's what it's there for.
Look
It's
at
the
this
guidelines,
oval.
and you put in the details on the face.
This oval looks nothing like her chin. Her chin isn't
Yeah,
even
because
in
you
that.
adjust it,
Why would you adjust it? You just drew it.
so it looks better.
But it did. Why would you draw it wrong to begin with?
It's a guideline.
It's just a guideline. Well, I didn't get that, so you're not going to see.
Well, there you go.
You're not going to see that from me. Yeah, and then the hair came out of nowhere. Don't know where that fits in. And
You
then,
erase her scalp too.
yeah, and then you just erase, and then it was like 6 was just no guidelines all of a sudden.
Yes,
Like
because
like
you
what
put
is this
guidelines on the
line?
face.
This is her. This is her hairline, but then like even this.
So
Does it-
so the second line, the one between the hair and the head, is what the original head was. So you're erasing the head. So like
Mhm.
extra
It's-
scalp underneath her hair.
Let's see, the chin is correct in this version, and it's incorrect in this version. Do you see? Do you see my
Yeah.
problem?
I see that.
I'm
This
not
is the-
crazy.
This one actually wasn't as bad for me as the side head one. That's a spoiler for going ahead. The side head one, the directions for the
Yes,
female
the
side,
We're
side
gonna
perspective
we're gonna
is
get to the side head. We're gonna get to that.
that
uh,
one caused me lots of problems.
The side perspective, yes.
Yes.
So
It's all
let's
good.
see what actually caused Eric lots of problems, and go to Eric's prompt 1. How's that sound?
That works.
So Eric's prompt. All right. So we're starting with the circle, which you can see here. You can see it okay, right, everyone? Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So the circle is for Eric here. And Eric, when you take pictures of your drawings, use a light, Eric. You know, turn the light on. I had to like
I work in the darkness, so I don't have to see my disgusting work.
I had to like add a filter and adjust the brightness and contrast just to get this to show up on the screen. Okay,
You
so
gotta
just
have light to see what you're working with.
yeah, just go in your kitchen and turn on your bathroom has good light. Like anywhere that has a light. I know that there's a light in your apartment. I
You
can
see
see
this
it.
light behind me right now.
Okay, so this is your circle. I don't know if that's a circle, Eric. I don't even think.
It's okay. Circles are very hard to draw.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's a perfect 360-degree circle. If I took a compass, it would match up perfectly.
you have a flat part here and here.
I know. There's also some points there and there.
It's like lopsided.
It's okay. It's practice. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Exactly.
Okay, step 2 was, this wasn't practice. Okay, this was a challenge. Okay, so step 2 was this oval.
I combined step 2 and step 3. I saved time.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, if you look at that. So go to there. See? That's a different bottom. That's a very flat chin person.
Oh, you did actually add it. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. You can
You
even see the
did
marks
erase-
right there. The eraser marks right there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And you thought that this looked like the oval in the prompt.
It looked exactly like the oval in the prompt. So what do you mean I thought? I know it did.
Yeah, it does.
See?
Wait. Are you
If
just
I were
agreeing
to
with him
take
because
the-
you're related to him? That's not. You cannot
It's
do
not
that.
like we didn't call each other and say no matter what we agree with each other before the show. We didn't do that.
I hope not.
I know we didn't.
You think this looks like an oval? Honest
Okay,
opinion.
If I were to look up Webster's dictionary and looked up the definition of oval, I would see that picture.
That can be arranged, I can look that up very easily.
Okay, look it up and you'll see a picture of that.
I don't think that looks like.
It looks exactly like that. They just on a different angle. That's why. Actually, that's flat. Mine's up and down.
It says egg-shaped
Yeah.
ovoid. This is.
Yeah, his is
Egg-shaped.
egg-shaped, sort
It's
of.
pretty egg-shaped,
This looks like a pebble.
like an oval pebble. You're right.
It looks like a boulder.
An oval boulder.
If I give you an egg
Yes.
that looked like that, you would eat it.
Well, no, because that's a flat egg. That's being weird. Like, why are you giving me a flat egg?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't have an egg that's not oval. All right. Moving on to step 3. This was fun though.
Next step 2 and 3. This is step 4.
Oh, this was step. All right, 2 and 3.
Next 2 and 3. Next,
Because you added the cross. Where are your guidelines though?
okay, fine. You went to
Where's
step
step 4? Where's step 4? Oh,
Right
you did.
there,
You
see?
did it though.
5. I did it though. Yeah.
Okay. So you seem to get 3 and 4 correct. I'll give you that much.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Step 5 is complete the entire head. All right. So how'd you do on step 5?
Not so great. I did not like my head. There it is.
Okay, here it is.
I never got her ear. I couldn't get the ears as a problem. My ears are like she doesn't actually have like ears.
Right. Why are these ears so large on the prompt? Was kind of my question. Like they seem
Because
like
it's a normal ear size.
old
Yeah.
man ears though. They like are your ears really that
It is
big?
kind of weirdly drawn, yes.
Like they're popping out like Dumbo. I just think they're really large.
Well, the hair's probably behind the ears.
You don't get big ears until you're old because your ears keep growing.
So is your
like-
nose, but that's
So is your nose. Yeah. So her nose would have to be really large and then she'd be old. Okay. So let's go back to your face. So here we see what happens when you draw a pebble instead of an oval. I think the nose came out okay.
Hmm.
It's a little bit lopsided, but it's good. It's also
have to
not in the
like-
center.
Yeah.
One of her eyes is way bigger than the other.
Also, she doesn't have the pupil in one of her eyes. If you look at it, her right eye or her left eye, technically, does not have a pupil.
Right. Oh, this one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the other eye is smaller as well.
And her lips are like her mouth's either open or her lips are weird. Like if you look at the lip, like top of the lip is smaller than the usually, and then
I went with Angelina Jolie lips.
yeah. And then so you gave her that headband, I guess.
Yeah, I gave her headband. I removed it in the last step. See, it's gone.
Okay. But we agreed that the headband was just the original guidelines.
But that was the scalp. It was the scalp was the headband. So I took off her scalp, and now she's just got hair.
Wait a second. There is no headband. I think that's what we decided, right?
Right there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no headband. This just connects. But you gave her a headband.
Because it's right there. There's the headband right there. I put it in there.
Okay. I guess it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you deleted your guidelines. How did that go?
Terrible. I don't have a good eraser.
Okay.
I had to go out and find a better eraser.
Yeah, we'll get to that. You did better than me. And the end of her hair is funny.
Because you don't have straight flat hair. It's frilled.
So for our listeners, Chloe is an actual trained illustrator.
No, I'm not
Aren't you
trained.
taking art-
I've
aren't you
just
taking art
practiced.
Aren't you taking
Are you
art
taking
class?
art classes or not?
Yeah. I've
Has
been
somebody
doing it
taught
since
you how to
younger.
draw a face before?
Mhm.
Okay,
You are more
so
trained than
then
the
you're
both of us.
you're trained. Come on, that's training.
Yes.
Well, that's because I was required to have art class and decided to continue to have art class.
Okay, so would this pass in a class setting? Like
Chloe,
if-
you cannot hurt my feelings because I will be harsher than you. So you can insult as much as you want. If you say I will have nightmares. I will have nightmares tonight of that face, and I will cry every single day when I close my eyelids because that will be locked in my memory forever, seared into my brain. That would not upset me.
Not that bad.
Okay,
it's not that bad. All right. So you're being brought in as an expert, and you're swearing, and you've been sworn in to Dumb Comic Creators Podcast that this is a good face.
No, it's not that bad. Is what she said.
It's not that bad. I mean, it's not horrible.
It's not
But it's in
horrible.
its face, so it's not horrible.
So you're saying it's good.
Yes.
What was the
But
pause?
it's not like, okay, so it's good enough that you can tell it's a face.
It's a good definition. I like that definition.
You can see it's a face.
It's
it
a
has
face.
eyes.
It's a face.
There's
Okay.
eyes, nose, mouth. What more do you
Yeah, there
need?
you go.
Looks like a scale we could discover, like publishable in a magazine
It's good for a starter.
for
Okay.
like a starter, as in like a child could have drawn this.
Sure.
Okay, so you get child quality, Eric,
I'll take it.
which is good. Okay, all right, on to me, and I'm not going to be nice to myself, so don't worry. All right, so step one was draw the circle. I thought that I could. All right, so for this challenge, I made a
Did you
mistake.
just scratch out with a pen?
Yeah, I'm guessing you did it in pen. I already guessed.
So here's the problem. I may or may not have had a pencil at work today. And the fact is I did not. So I wanted to skip a couple steps. and this is what I got on my first attempt. I drew a circle, and then I added the U, and then
You made a perfect oval.
I realized I couldn't erase the circle. So I
You
tried
don't
to
have an
squiggle it.
erasable pen, I guess.
No
No
erase.
erasable pen?
Nope, just a regular pen.
No.
But the good news is I started over. So here's my circle.
Mhm.
Having just seen your circle, Eric, I have to say my circle might be worse than yours. Mine is an oval.
Well,
oval
yours.
into an oval.
Well, sorry to say this, but your circle's definitely better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, yours is better. It's
I
fine.
mean, it doesn't have a lot of flat It doesn't have a lot of flat ends.
That's fine. That's true. It's very accurate.
Okay. So I drew the circle, but then I decided to just draw an oval next to it. So I got the circle form, and then I just added the U. Is that fair? Is that okay with everyone?
That's
Mhm.
okay with me.
Okay, and definitely more egg shaped. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Well, that's what an oval is. So
And why were you defending Eric's oval? That
But
was
you
not
didn't
an
want to hurt
oval.
my feelings.
Oh my god!
I was messing with you. That's why.
Oh man.
3D chest or 4D chest.
I was all right. So next was the guidelines, which I did add on to the pen. I just did it in really light pen.
Mhm.
Okay, and then step 5 was just draw the entire face completely.
Mm-hmm.
How'd I do?
Good.
Don't think you followed the directions. I don't see the headband.
I didn't need.
Well, that's because his is a different girl. It's not the
The whole
same.
point is you don't need a head. There is no headband. It's like the Matrix. You have to realize there is no headband. There is no spoon. There is no headband.
Also, your nose, I'm not going to be mean, but it has 8 nostrils if you look at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at
No.
your nose.
Please be mean. That's the whole point.
Look at that. So many nostrils.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how to. I've never drawn a nose straight on. I guess.
Also, like you're kind of you have a lazy-eyed human, like one eye's definitely lazy-eyed.
Yeah. But humans aren't perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Even
that
when they have
counts.
8 nostrils.
Yeah, there's quite a few nostrils here.
It makes the person very unique.
Yeah, I bet she doesn't have any problem running and breathing.
I was like, I
true.
took a stand on one ear as like people should have smaller ears than that. But then on the other ear, I conformed to the book
Okay.
and just, yeah. So this was I thought this actually came out pretty well.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Not too bad.
But if you look at the book, this is another complaint. It's really not that detailed,
Well, it is. It has the eyes, the eyebrows, the nose.
Also, but like she also the book they also do like more examples though too, and the examples they gave later are much more detailed.
Yeah, like really detailed. Yeah. And if you're reading a book called How to Draw Comics, I just didn't get much about how to draw the comic from this. Okay, Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
This is your first face, so.
Yes, I tried to draw my mom. That's as good as I would get.
This is your circle, which I have to say is.
That actually looks like a circle. It's a circle.
It's the
yes, because
circle.
I fixed it as good as possible. I tried really hard to make it a perfect circle.
And next an actual egg.
Yeah, this is an actual jaw-looking egg. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cross is dead center. Perfect. You've got these lines here, which is good. But they're not crooked. The books are crooked. I'm going to take every point off I can.
Yours is better than both of ours. So that's why we're trying to keep some dignity left.
As you can see, these guidelines were very crooked compared
to. It's better to have it straight though, because there are guidelines the nose and the lips. The bottom one in the middle is like the shorter line is for the lips.
Excuse me, Stan Lee drew those lines.
Yes,
Are you
I know.
Going against the wisdom?
I love Stan Lee, but
and power of Stan Lee. You think you know more about this than Stan Lee? Okay, all right.
No, I'm just saying it's better to have it straight.
And then, of course, step 5 is draw the entire face.
Mm-hmm.
And you did. So this is your mom. Is that what? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like her, but I tried.
So that was like the next part of the challenge is to draw somebody from real life. But so you combined them, which is fine. We were supposed to draw the lady in the book first and then draw somebody that we knew using the same method. So, but yeah, I drew somebody else too. So I guess you're off the hook here. But you have a headband here.
Yeah, you actually had like a headband, like you actually had layers of hair, so it
Yeah.
actually looks realistic.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, your eyes aren't crazy. They actually look like they're real eyes.
I want to know where her other ear is.
It's under
Probably
the hair.
under the hair, I'm betting.
But the hair
It's
is
under the
going
hair,
behind the
yes.
head. How is that
Ex-
possible?
Well, yeah. Well, when I was looking at her, her hair was over her ear, and her hair was over her ear.
She's
Her hair was
she's
on one
not Van
side.
Gogh. That's what your question is, Keegan.
Hey, this is a very professional in color face, and I feel like I can take one shot at this.
Well, no, I'm saying my sister, her mom is not Van Gogh. She didn't cut off her ear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, that would have been a better answer. You know,
What that my sister's Van Gogh and did
Yeah.
like an ear.
like you should have been more sensitive, Keegan, because my mother doesn't have an ear. Okay. So then prompt 2. How did overall who won prompt 1?
Chloe.
Chloe? Yeah.
I
No
mean,
comment.
the vote will either be 2 for 3 for Chloe or 3 for 3 for Chloe, depending on how humble Chloe feels. Because both Kiki and I are gonna vote for you. And if you want to be like, oh no, I'm a good person, I'm unanimous with my talent, and I will say either Eric or Keegan did better, which we both know is a lie, but you can go for it. You'll just be outvoted.
I
that
mean,
you...
I personally think I did better, but I would just.
Okay, well, 3 out of 3.
Yeah, me
That's all we
too.
need.
Yep. So Chloe wins prompt 1.
Unanimously.
Okay. Cool. All right. So let's go back. Let's go back to prompt 2. Prompt 2. Let's see. Oh, the female head in profile, which only had 3 steps, which were crazy steps to me.
Yeah.
So the first step was like draw the circle, and then it actually says hang a drunken U shape off it for the jaw area. Did anybody understand what a drunken U was?
No.
It's for, well, of course it's for the nose, mouth, and chin, but that's all I understand.
I guess it meant that like it's a U that wasn't centered. It's technically a U if you look at it, the U, like for example,
Mm-hmm.
there's no U actually written there. Or the U in like the drunken U is in the very center, but that's a skewed U to the left. Or to the right, I mean. I don't know, whatever direction.
It's a skewed U.
So the U is not in the center. So like the U, like it's supposed to be it's supposed to be symmetrical. It's a non-symmetrical U.
Okay. But why is it called a drunken U?
Because Stan Lee called it a
Because
drunken
it's not a perfect U. I'm guessing that's what it is.
Okay. Well, I didn't understand, and it's also not featured in either of these other 2 drawings.
Well, yeah, it's a guideline again.
Okay, the guideline. It's not much of a guide if it's not in this second picture. That's my point. Like, I didn't understand. You put this line in, but then it actually just interrupts the rest of your drawing.
Well, the whole point is you're supposed to like adjust the U to be the face. So you get the chin, the mouth, the nose, and everything from that. So
okay, all right.
And then you're supposed to draw from there like the neck and everything too.
But how did you know that? I don't know. I didn't know that.
I mean, mine. I'm not a big fan of mine because it didn't explain anything. It literally just went from like, all right, it's like if I told you tappa, and then you need to know how to do a 30-minute tap dance, that wouldn't help you. That's what I feel this thing does.
I love Chloe's got this look on her face like we are the biggest idiots in the entire world. Like that, FYI, Chloe, this is dumb comic creators and not intelligent, brilliant comic creators or professional comic creators. This is dumb comic creators, and this question is completely valid. We didn't know why that line was there. And also, the next picture is way, way further than the first picture. The first picture is two like geometric shapes connected to each other. The second picture is an entire woman.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
do
the
believe-
confusing
I
part.
believe,
Yeah.
the first time I saw this, so viewers, I don't own a copy of this book, so Keegan had to scan me the pictures. I've thought Keegan was being a dick, and he always scanned me like pictures 1 and 5, and skipped 2, 3, and 4. I'm like, thanks, Keegan. Way to skew the competition towards you.
I would never do that. In fact, I took pictures of the full page just to like show that I was being honest about it. But I didn't send those to you. But if you'd asked me, I would have sent those to you for sure. So, okay. So why don't we just get into it? So basically this is two shapes, full face, delete 3 lines that weren't featured in any of this. Okay. Delete the guidelines, I guess. All right, Eric, where are we? Here's what we got. So, all right. So your first step 1, circle and drunken you. I have to say, this actually looks more like a regular you. Okay.
Okay.
I know.
My you is not very drunk. I do agree with that.
Yeah. This is a sober you.
Kind of looks like it, not really.
Yeah. I mean, you get the vague idea. If you're looking hard enough for it, you'll find it. But this is also, I think this is trying to like find, I don't know, you're looking for the puzzle, or you're looking for the shapes when it's not really there.
Once again, your circle is suspect. This is more of an oval. This is what you were going for with the oval.
Uh-huh. And you could see how happy I was. I wrote the words "huh," "no" next to it because I'm like, there is no. I just hated this. I'm like, no, you don't go from one step to that step. Like, this is just awful.
Yeah.
So I just have to. This is sentimental to me. This book, because when I was a kid and I wanted to be a comic artist, this is the book I chose, and this is why I never became a comic artist. This step 1 to step 2 is why I never became a comic artist. So step 2, we have the circle is still here, which is good. Let's compare it to the prompt. So the circle is supposed to be like the forehead, and on yours, oh, it's the forehead. Yeah, you did good with that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then your guideline. So again, I don't think either of us really understood what the guideline was for.
No, I
But
didn't understand the drunken you. Like, why is this drunken you here? It just causing me more problems than helping me.
Yeah. But you did. I mean, like, other than that, this actually looks pretty good. Like you got the.
She also has an ostrich. She has an ostrich neck though too.
This is a dude, Eric. I'm sorry to say.
Okay, that's fine. It can be a dude. I won't be offended by
This
that.
chin is
It
like.
does, no. It reminds me of
Also, like, it looks like he has an Adam's apple too.
Yeah.
Like,
it reminds me of one of the fairy tale characters called Ichia. It looks like
hey, Keegan, can you show up a picture of Icha really quickly from Fairy Tale?
Ichia.
How do you spell
How do
it?
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
Yes, he does
The-
not look like
The
Ichia.
character purposely drawn poorly is the character that reminds me of. Actually, good to know. It does look like him. Like, if I shaded that red, that's him on the side.
Okay, and then step 3. I don't think there was a step 3.
I think I just gave up. I said, screw this. This is a waste of my time.
Okay. But again, once again, I do want to say you actually did this pretty decently for a first time.
Mhm.
Let's see. So step 1, circle. Then I added the drunken you.
Your you is slightly more drunken than mine.
It is. I understood that they were going. He might have been going for like a skull shape, and
Mhm.
just
Yeah, probably.
couldn't say that. Like, why can't you just say draw a skull? All right, and then 3.
You missed a step. You missed the lines across.
The line, yeah. I didn't even see that. Wasn't a step though. That was just in the next picture suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I always miss those lines. I didn't know they were important. I don't know how they fit into the circle or anything, so I skipped
Well,
those
the
lines.
top one's for the eyes, the bottom one's for the nose, and then the one on the very bottom is for the lips.
Okay,
Yeah, I would never. Yeah, I did
maybe
not.
you
I
should.
did not.
Maybe you should write a book on how
I
to-
did not make that connection.
Okay,
You should write a book
Uh,
called "The Interpretation of How to Draw Like Stan Lee."
just imagine there's lines, line here, line here, line here. Okay.
Oh, I see it now.
Everyone happy?
Mhm.
Okay, and then yeah, my nose again. I didn't know what the U was for, so I didn't follow it. Also, I realized that the illustration had a massive neck. Look at this neck. The neck is like bigger than her.
Normal size.
It's bigger than her
That's
whole
not that
face.
big a neck, actually, or Keegan.
It's a pretty big neck. I think it's a big neck. Whatever. So I gave her a big neck. And then yeah, once again, I didn't really understand the hair.
Mhm.
Also, I was while I was drawing, I began realizing that she had no other eye, and this felt like a really large part of her head was dedicated to this nose bridge. I don't know.
It's like a side profile of your face.
Yeah, I
but-
just
So Keegan, one eye, two eyes, one eye.
Whoa!
all right.
See?
Hold on. Do it again.
One eye, two eyes, one eye.
Okay.
I could do
fine.
a-
All right, I see it now. It still freaked
So
me
you
out.
know, okay. So there's a character called Two-Face from Batman. Keegan.
Mhm.
If he looks to the right, he's scary face. But if he looks to
He
the
looks
left,
to the other side, he's normal face.
normal
This is a
face.
good. All right. So yeah, so it went very poorly for me. And then I kind of liked that it looked like a Picasso, sort of. Ooh, Picasso. I added the eyes. Any
That's a
thoughts?
very your first and second eye is all pupil.
Right.
Well, yeah, because it's all the whole entire eye, but you can't see the pupil because it's facing this way. So
Yeah.
you can't see the pupil. You can't see the center of the eye. You can only see the outside of it.
I mean, we're not really doing perspective yet, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Mhm.
I was unhappy with how this turned out. Okay, Chloe, did you just send this?
Yes.
I forwarded it to you.
Yeah, I don't think I have this yet. Hold on.
That actually looks like it. It actually looks good.
So this is like somebody else, right? This is
Yeah,
your.
that's an anime character.
We're gonna talk about that later.
He's a villain. He's from Fairy Tail, and his real name is Eric.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
We'll
So
talk about that one.
this is your mother again.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. What I'm wondering is like, is this the eye?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the eye.
that you can't see her eye on the side profile because her glasses are blocking the eyeball.
That's why a lot of times in comics, if a person wears glasses, they don't show the frames on the sides, so otherwise you can't see the eye. So
But is her eye like at her nose level?
I think the eye is fine. I think it works fine. I think so. Like,
But
it
yeah,
looks like
if I
she's wearing-
raised it up a little higher, like where it was right here, then I think it would be good.
I
Like,
think what it is,
right
I think it
into
looks
it.
like her. It looks like she's wearing her glasses like this, but it looks good other than that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
your eyes are not by your nostrils, is my point.
Mhm.
Her eye
Yeah,
in that
that's what-
picture
that's
is
what I
down
One
meant.
here.
mistake is like makes it worse than the 80 billion that is mine.
Okay. All right. Eric, I was trying to be nice to you.
No, it's all right.
I was trying to
I
give
don't
you a
think
win.
mine's better than hers. I think mine might be better than yours, except for the neck and all. But I'm not going to. I'm going to disagree about that. But I'm not going to disagree about that. I think that hers is better than mine.
All right. You could have had that win I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm also kind of taller than her, so the picture was a little off. So
Don't tell her that for the entire world to know. She doesn't like.
sorry,
being told
it
that.
doesn't matter. Whatever.
We'll get that in the post. Keegan, don't take that out of the post. Leave that in there.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Stephanie, you will not be hearing that later. Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in.
So funny.
Mhm.
Okay, so back to it. We're gonna go to prompt 3, which is, let's find it. The male head front. Okay, we're gonna go through this quick because it's like the same thing.
We don't need to compare it. It's just
Circle, oval, cross,
Mhm.
cross with oval with the lines, and then full face, more face. Also, why is there more steps to this one than the female one?
no, it's the same amount of
Because-
steps.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, they're the same.
5, 6, 7.
No, it's the exact same amount of steps. He just didn't add the hair to the very end.
This one only had 6.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. 1, 2, 3, 4,
1,
5,
2,
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He split the adding the details and removing the lines
Think he likes dudes
Mhm.
more.
separate.
Okay. So Eric, let's find it. Oh yeah. So oval, you skipped 1. You went right to the oval with the circle. Then here's your cross. This is actually this is way better than your previous oval, I think.
Mhm.
Okay. What is this? This is weird.
It's the one without the nose. When you go to the other one, there's a nose on it.
Yeah. I forgot to add the nose. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta add the nose. And then also he looks like he looks more like a monkey than he does a human at this point.
He looks
He does,
like
yeah.
like an Italian guy with this mustache. Like, hey, it's a me.
It's a me, Mario.
Have you ever seen a human being, Eric?
No. You guys all look like cheesecake to me.
Like the ears are like half the size of this face.
Yeah, the ears like make up more than like the ears are probably like make up most of his body. It's mostly ears.
Yes, it is mostly ear.
This guy must be like at least 120 years old.
Yes.
And
He's
then
very ancient.
without the guidelines, it's kind of you put in like this line for hair, but it's suspect, I think. What do you think, Chloe?
Yeah. I agree.
Suspect?
Yes.
Is that sus? Do people say sus?
Sus, yes.
Yeah. Okay, my turn. No, I didn't do this. Okay, did you do this? Yeah, Chloe.
Hmm.
Where's yours?
You went over it.
This
There
one?
you go.
Okay, circle. What is this?
It's
This is a pointy.
my own kind of.
What
I
is
mean,
this pointy jaw?
He's not perfectly human. I mean, if you look at his ears, those are also pointy ears. So
I-
instead of going oval, she went triangle based.
Yeah, I don't think that's correct compared to the prompt.
Yes, because I wasn't showing the male one either.
Yeah, you can't. If anybody's gonna get in trouble for that, that's me. That's because I didn't give her the information to do it.
Look,
So
the
why are you
email.
mad at her?
You only gave me the female one, so then we assumed that I was drawing the male in my own way. So I drew anime style because that's what I draw.
Okay. Did you get my email from Eric? Didn't it have the link to the folder with all the pictures?
Yeah, I did, but I only saw the female ones.
Okay.
But if you look at it, there's actually like details in that, and it actually looks good.
I think this looks like garbage compared to the prompt.
You're so full of sh.
Yeah, I am. This is professional level anime.
Yeah, this is professional level. Like this is like really really good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's
Actually, no, there's
character
something
from
wrong.
Fairy Tail, and he's the villain. His villain name's Cobra, because he like usually his partner is like a snake, and he has like enhanced hearing.
Oh, cool.
So like he can hear like people's thoughts too. And his real name is Eric.
Okay. And then you
Oh.
put color on it too.
Yeah, but he does like depth perception. You know, he's only got one eye. But chink.
Okay, we're getting to the end here. I think we had male head
We have to
profile.
go through yours. We have to go through your front one.
I didn't do
You-
it. I
you didn't do
skipped
it?
it. Yeah.
So okay, so you got the worst one. Who did better, Chloe? Keegan or me? Keegan or me? Keegan or me?
You!
Yeah!
Yay!
I'm number two. I'm number two. I'm number two.
You get this win. You get a win.
I get a win.
Okay, so male head profile. Again, more steps than the female. How'd this one go, Eric?
This one I thought was better because there's actually like multiple steps. Like you do this and you do this, then you do this, and not just you do
Yeah.
this and then you throw everything away you just did and you do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's find it. Okay, so you did. What is
So
that?
bad.
That's
It's a pebble.
that is
It's a
not a
pebble.
circle.
It's a pebble.
So bad.
Well, this is like why your character came out so weird.
Yeah.
Is it all starts with the circle that you didn't draw?
I also the fact though too that you can't tell where my character's lips are because like it goes like lips chin or is it chin lips like it just goes they're the exact same shit.
That's what makes him unique, though. That's what makes the
Yeah.
character unique.
He's got like the world's longest neck too.
Yeah. He's got a giraffe neck.
Yeah, he's got a giraffe neck.
And then the ear, which I thought was this, but I think now that it's this entire thing.
No, that's the ear's supposed to be the top one. That part's supposed to be the hair. Like go.
This is
back
his
around the hair.
hairline.
Yeah. I didn't give him a very realistic hairline.
Okay. Yeah, this I don't know if this is very good. How was it drawing this?
Not fun.
Did
It was more fun than the
It
female.
wasn't fun either for me. I didn't like it.
But I don't know if did you use the guidelines correctly?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought I don't wait. Go
Actually,
back.
it looks like you kind of did.
Yeah, he used the guidelines.
Yeah, I must have, but I don't think I actually got. I don't think I got those two steps. I don't think I got the first two.
All of these pictures were in the folder.
I don't think they were in the folder, Keegan.
All of them, I got these from the folder today.
Okay.
So they were definitely in the folder.
Okay, sure, whatever.
I didn't take any new pictures today.
Yeah, this is a guy who like skips sending me pictures.
Okay. All right, my turn. I was getting bored, so I just skipped all the steps.
You can see both eyes again.
It's
He
not
also-
quite a profile. Yeah.
Mhm. He doesn't have any ears,
No, he
no
doesn't.
ears.
Yeah.
and he looks like he
He's
got.
deaf.
Yeah, he
He's
looks like he got
deaf.
beat up.
Yeah.
Looked like he got beat up.
Yeah.
I wanted them to be really old, but
Well, I mean, he doesn't have an ear, so
like an aging UFC fighter or something.
Yeah, I mean, I can see those. I can see those as wrinkles.
Yeah. Did you do this the male profile,
Hmm.
Chloe? Yeah. Oh,
right there.
the character again. Yeah, rub it in our faces. Okay, so who won?
Chloe won.
Who won between Eric and I?
Keegan.
Yeah.
Keegan did. Yeah, he did. That one I'm not offended by.
But I didn't follow the rules. Okay.
Well, I didn't either. I just went straight to the point on the side profile one.
Mhm.
I didn't really do the steps. I just did my own thing.
Okay, so let's check in. Who is winning?
Chloe,
Who's in second?
arguable.
Keegan?
Arguable. No, I got the one. There's one I got, the straight head one. We're tied.
Yes,
technically.
but
Well, I think I've
also,
gotten
but
three
also
others.
Keegan got like 2 points.
Yeah. So it's 2-3 to 1.
And
Mhm.
we're tied because I beat you that one because you didn't do the face.
Yeah, but I beat you twice.
No, you didn't beat me twice.
I beat you in the
Yes, you
female
did.
one. I beat you in the female profile, and I beat you in the
Nah.
male profile. You beat me in the male.
I disagree. I disagree.
Straight
We're,
up.
we're tied. So me and
I-
Keegan are tied. That's what we agreed upon. And
Fine.
Chloe's beating
Fine.
us.
Fine, we're tied. All right. I actually want to go first for the next one
Okay.
for a specific reason, but then I'm going to go again,
Okay.
and that'll be fun. It'll be fun, damn it. Okay, so final prompt was so we went through all this. We learned how to draw,
Mhm.
right? Faces.
Mhm.
And then the final prompt was like to draw from real life. And this is actually in Stanley's book. He has a picture of this guy. And then he has like a picture of the comic character that he drew from the guy's picture, right? So like that's his point. Like you need to learn how to draw from real life after you learn the basics of how to draw. So this was our final prompt. We were to draw a face based on a real person. Okay, so you decided to draw. Where's did you do this, or was it just the anime character?
Just the anime character, I believe.
It was my mom.
Oh, it was your
making
mom.
Oh, your
Yeah,
mom,
Yeah.
I'm gonna count that.
I count that as 2.
I think it came out really well.
Yeah, I think he went really well too.
Yeah. Definitely. This one needed a little bit extra time, but it was a last
Mhm.
second edition.
hmm
But the straight picture, and you showed us the picture. It looked a lot like her. So
Yeah, it looks very like her.
I would say highly successful.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to mine. So mine.
That's me.
So mine, I decided to draw the art critic Jerry Saltz. He's like got a pretty recognizable face. But I skipped the step where you make it an oval. So I did.
Can we see a picture of Jerry Saltz? Because we didn't see a picture of that.
We will. My first version of this, I only drew the circle and I like made the whole face as a circle. And then I realized what was wrong. So then I did it again and I did the oval and this is like as close as I could get it to Jerry Saltz.
It's not too bad. That's good.
Mhm.
It's not bad. I think I got the hair pretty good. I tried to get some
Yeah.
of the wrinkles. The glasses decent.
Mhm.
His nose is way too big.
It's a big nose. That is a big nose.
Yeah.
His mouth also got bigger too.
To be fair, the picture I looked at when I was drawing, he was smiling, so he had like a big grin.
Mhm.
This isn't the same picture. So pretty good, pretty bad,
Yeah,
decent.
that's good.
It's decent, yeah.
You can see his old man ears are actually pretty big.
Mhm.
So I went with big ears this time. Okay, Eric,
Mhm.
are you ready?
I'm ready for my horrible, terrible one.
This is all we got from you was one picture, and you wrote Legal Eagle.
So this way you knew who it was. And that's the guy, Legal Eagle.
And honestly, for a second I think that you made the same mistake I did with the circle
I did
face.
the circle. I just add the beard later. I'm like, oh crap, this is a circle.
And then you added like a full on
A long beard. Yeah.
yeah. And he doesn't have a long beard.
No, he does not.
And I think the nose is pretty weird looking.
Mhm.
Well, he does have a big nose.
And the
That's
hair is
The
strange.
look of it. Yeah.
Yeah, like the hair should go up and my hair goes down.
And once again, the ears are not as large. And these are old man ears again. You didn't do the eyes the same way you did when you were drawing.
I think my eyes actually were better this time.
Your eyes here are better than they are here.
That's
These are
true.
these are just dots.
They're
Yeah.
just dots. That is true.
You really dialed it in for this part of the challenge, Eric.
I was done. You got 10 minutes worth of work from me. That's as much as you get from me normally.
All right, Chloe. So who wins between that and this?
Keegan.
Oh,
Oh,
Giant
tiebreaker.
Well, because you're kind of like more on point because you have the glasses and the big ears and the hair, more on point.
I got the beard. The beard. There's a beard.
Yes, the beard, but it wasn't on his.
There is no
No.
beard.
It was more like
He has
like,
no
There was
beard.
like hair coming off of his chin. It wasn't like on his chin.
I know.
His eyes are like in his, like on the side of his head. They're like right on the edge of his head. Cool. So that was December Drawdown week 1. Find it on YouTube. We're gonna upload this video to YouTube. You can also find it on Twitch now. I think they keep those on there. And yeah, and listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. So definitely,
if you want to support us on the Patreon, patreon.com/dumbcomiccreators. You can find us on Twitch, Instagram, the Facebook, the YouTube, all of those nice shiny platforms. Oh, the Twitter as well.
so let's recap really fast. Chloe, what did you think of week 1?
Week 1 was fun. I like drawing.
Okay. Difficult or hard?
About in the middle.
What do you think's harder, drawing?
Wait, hold on.
comics or drawing manga?
Real life people are harder to draw because you have to draw the eyes, which is very detailed, and the nose and the mouth, and everyone's parts are different. So it's very hard. And then anime, it's easier because, well, I've drawn it forever and I've had more practice. And it's just easier because it's animation, it's not real life people.
Eric, recap. How was this week for you?
2 thumbs down.
Okay. Difficult or easy?
Difficult. I mean, I don't plan on this getting better, this experience. I think I'll be crying in the corner like by week 4.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
And any things that you realized when you before you started you didn't know?
Stanley sucks at drawing women.
Well, that's because he's not a woman. It's easier to draw your own gender than
Gender.
the other one.
No, but Stanley's like, they're like, here's step 1, here's step 2, here's step 3. I'm like, why are you giving me step 2? Just go right to step 3. That's how, like,
Yeah. So for me, it was difficult, and I think that I realized that I needed more patience when I was drawing, and maybe not to do them all at once, to like space it out more, because I lost patience, and that's when I basically started messing around and doing things more incorrectly. Like, I think the first things that we were drawing were better than the last things, unfortunately. So. Okay, so next week we are doing the Drawdown Part 2, where we're doing full character profiles. Okay. Once again, we're going to go out of a book. This book will be Manga. What is it? Manga for the Beginner. Shoujo by Christopher Hart. And once again, if you listen to this and you want to join in, because you realize that you could probably beat Eric and I pretty easily. And possibly Chloe, although she's got a heavy manga background, so I'm not sure how you're gonna do. So the rules this week: you're gonna draw a full character profile. We're gonna try and draw the characters from the book that he's showing us how to draw, and then you're gonna draw one person from real life as a manga character. So just basically just 2 drawings, right? Okay. The one from the book, try and follow it the best you can, and then find a picture of somebody the full body, and then try and use the, whatever lesson in the book to like draw them as a manga as best you can. So focus on characteristics that person has. Do they have glasses? Do they have a haircut that you can kind of manga-ize? Do they have a round face or a skinny face? Just get it as good as you can, as close as you can. Make sense?
Yep.
And I guess we use celebrities. You were supposed to find somebody from your actual life, Eric, but since he did Legal Eagle, I decided to just do a celebrity.
I was really like, I'll just do who's the first person I saw on YouTube? Legal Eagle. There, perfect. Beard's exactly 100% correct. I cannot fix that beard more, and I'm done.
Okay, well, you did it terrible, and so this time, Eric, I would really suggest that you like paste this out over.
What are you talking about, Keegan? I spent a good solid 10 minutes on this.
And then turn on the
What do
light
you
when you
want?
take
A
pictures.
15-minute picture?
Yes,
I'm not made of time.
I think
Keegan.
that's more than enough to ask for.
Okay. All right, fans, you'll get yourself a good 15-minute picture or a 5-minute picture. Depends on how much they like it or hate it.
So this has been really fun. We're Dumb Comic Creators. You can find us on the video or the audio streaming live because we're the comic guys who know the least, and you should listen to us.
Bad catchphrase. We still need a good catchphrase. We need a catchphrase.
Yeah, we do. Cool. Well, hey, nice talking to you guys.
Nice talking to you.
Mhm.
And
All right.
we will see you. And we'll see you all next week.
All right, bye.
We need a catchphrase.
Yeah, we do. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
See ya.